a second of 4 between the Sacramento River Cats and the Reno Aces. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Eddie Franco is on the mound for Game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him, hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
Alexi Vina comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder. Here we go. Alexi Vina. And nobody away.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Got him. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He has a very favorable matchup in this one. He's hitting over 350 against right-handed pitchers so far this year, so I'd be pretty surprised if he doesn't have a nice game at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
One down.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. With a moment now, here's a look at the River Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
Paul Covington will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. You see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Diaz moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. John Ruth steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Ruth.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And he got him.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
One out now.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. No home runs as of yet, and no RBIs either. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Into the box, Joaquin Arias. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 29 driven in.
Hey, two away, two away.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance, but neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway. And he just drives this into left for a base hit.
Come on now, here we go.
Frank Ayala is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
That's taken.
No ball,
Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. The pitcher, Rob Webb, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
First pitch on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. The 0-1, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Brendan Drury will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, that's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Standing in now, Eddie Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a knuckleball stays outside. 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Alexi Vina will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Rob Webb will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it was, it wasn't by much. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself.
Slimy, so the picture just got a song.
All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of leading off the inning. Murray